Motion by the defense in a decades-long Jacksonville murder mystery. Bonnie Haim disappeared 23 years ago. Her remains were found in December of 2014. Her husband, Michael Haim, is awaiting trial in her murder. Now his lawyers are trying to get statements made by the state's key witness barred from the courtroom, calling them hearsay. Haim is charged with killing his wife back in 1993 and burying her body in their backyard. Their son, Aaron Fraser, who was 3 years old at the time, has told investigators his father shot his mother. Years later, it was Aaron who found his mother's remains in the backyard of the home on Dolphin Avenue on the north side while digging out an old pool. Channel 4's Heather Lee has been looking through a motion filed last Wednesday and is joining us now. Heather?
Well, according to Haim's defense, Aaron Fraser, which is Haim's son, he legally changed his name, made several contradictory statements more than 20 years ago when he was just 3 years old about how his mother died. And the defense says that those statements varied. He told investigators during an interview one day after Bonnie's disappearance that nothing happened to his mother. Then, according to the defense, after several hours of prodding, he told police his father pushed her to the ground and ran her over with his car. He also claimed his father shot her. But the defense says because of his age, he may have not known the difference between a lie or truth, and they say his competency was never assessed. The state has indicated it wants to introduce the statements made by Aaron Fraser to the court through the two detectives that interviewed him at that time. But the state says the statements aren't reliable and should be considered hearsay. We spoke to a local attorney not affiliated with the case. She says the judge will consider Fraser's age at the time of his mother's death when he decides whether to allow him as a witness.
Hearsay is typically not accepted, but there are exceptions, especially if there is a child, a person who's under 12, and we know in this case that the son was 3 years old. So then the court has to decide, are his statements in a trustworthy category? Are they reliable? And the court has to look at all of these circumstances to see, are there inconsistencies with what he's saying?
Now, Michael Haim is out on bail awaiting his trial, but according to that bond agreement, he is not allowed to leave the state of Florida. For now, we're live. Heather Lee, Channel 4, the local station.